like herping. I like it a lot, but there are many ways to do it. One of my favorite ways is flipping cover objects, which might include broken down boxes, although they don't really last very long, pond liner, boards, rocks, logs and tree bark, or any junk that you might have laying around your yard, like items from your childhood, like a sandbox, or maybe even a flattened tire, or something that you don't really use. Although flipping cover can at sometimes get quite risky, thus you might need to take some precautions. For example, there might be something dangerous under the rock, such as a beehive, a wasp nest, an ant nest, a dangerous spider like a black widow or a brown recluse, depending on where you live, or perhaps a venomous snake. And because of this, you never want to stick your hand under the rock. You should always grip from the top or the middle of the rock like I'm doing now. And you'll always want to lift from this angle, from behind. You never want to lift from the front, because if you do that, like I'm doing now, if there's something dangerous under there, they can get to you easily. Like if you're disturbing a wasp nest or something, it can fly out at you that way. So make sure to lift this way to make sure that you're not getting hurt. Always make sure to remember that even though there might be something under this rock that can hurt you, you can definitely hurt it too. So please be polite and be very, very careful when you lift rocks, because sometimes you can lift one, it's heavy, or you have it at a bad angle and it slips out of your hand and falls and doesn't go back the right way and crushes whatever is under there. Something like that can happen. Or you could try to lift it up, but instead you drag it like that and end up skinning whatever's under there. So just try to be extra careful and think a little bit before you lift a cover object, because you always want to make sure that you don't hurt anything that's under there, whether it's a herp, a bug, or a rodent. Just be polite. Now, there are many precautions that I don't really want to bore you with right now, but this is just basically a summary on how to be a responsible herper while flipping cover, because obviously you can make a lot of mistakes and hurt either anything that's under that rock or even yourself. Actually, sometimes it could even get you killed. Like, for example, if you're up in the mountains and you see a big rock, or you're not really being too careful and you happen to be bitten by a timber rattlesnake or something like that, or if you're down in the south and you're digging in the mud and you flip a rock and you happen to come across an eastern coral snake or something like that, and you're stranded, yeah, you're gonna die. So just be prepared and try not to hurt anything, try not to let anything hurt you, and that's basically it. So as always, happy herping.